Hello YouTube. Let's go ahead and crack open a bunch of really awesome diecast. Just a bunch of random cars that I've been wanting to crack open. Let's start everything off with this Home Improvement Action Pack. This came out in 1996. So heck, I would have only been a sophomore, junior. Would have been a sophomore, 96. These are the other sets that came in it. That'd be kind of cool for the race drivers. Get firefighters with that one. Construction workers. Would have been worth it. Pick up the other characters. Police, security band or SWAT band or something. That's pretty cool. Get a surfboard, boat, Jeep. I have no idea what that is. 3 different moon vehicles. That's cool. Been after this one for a while. Seen it on quite a few people's channels. They have it cracked open. On Instagram, you always see Owl in the background somewhere. Sure how these are in here. They're held in with a bunch of wires. Wish I had a pair of wire cutters handy. I don't see any within reach. I got 3 kids, so at Christmas time I just keep a pair of wire cutters handy so I can snip all the wire off their toys. Wow, I really got that wrapped around the tires. So what is this, 33 Ford convertible? I was thinking 32, but 33. I'm pretty sure he built one of these on the show. I know he built a Nomad. He had an old, I'm pretty sure he built one of these. Been a long time since I watched Tool Time. I like watching it when I was young though. It's really funny. Love Al. That's awesome. This toolbox. It's really taped. 96, so 22 years old. Says Benford on the top. Got a lot of sculpted detail in it. Drawers are full. Be really hard to detail all that out. Probably would look pretty sweet if it was all detailed out. Might be able to just run a wash over it. Would highlight everything. Pretty cool out of toolbox though. Look good in the garage. And this lawnmower is horribly out of scale. I wish they would have tried scaling it down. Even Tim looks teeny tiny on it. A little 0-turn lawnmower, you shouldn't look teeny tiny sitting on it. Of course, it's Al, or not Al. I don't know what I'm saying. Tim, He's always trying to supersize everything. So maybe he just really built this up. This wire's wrapped all around the axles. Kind of gotta be careful taking it off. Tim's held in with a rubber band that just completely deteriorated. Alright, so the controls move. That's kind of neat. Yeah, I guess this is one that he made, and he supersized it. Has a huge lawnmower, or a huge engine. Like a turbine engine or jet engine on it. They put big, meaty mutters that Hot Wheels makes on it. Would have been cool if they made them fit in the convertible too. They should have made them fit in either or. But happy to add little characters to the loose collection. 33 Ford's nice. Don't really care about the zero turn. Ertl, they make a bunch of nice farm trucks and farm equipment, and they make a zero turn, and they might even make just like a regular John Deere. Next is a 2007 new model Dodge Charger concept. Says Dodge across the back. It's the only detail you get on the back. No front end detail. It's the only detail you get's that on the hood. Oh, it says something on the back. It says Challenger on the back, quarter. So not very much detail on that. Still happy to add it to the collection. This is just an awesome passing gasser. Just kind of always wanted to crack this one open. It's been sitting around a long time. I like the tires on it. White letter tires. Has my favorite Real Rider Hot Wheel tires on it. And it is not a chase. I always double check all these, make sure they ain't a chase before I open them. I think I did open one chase, just because I wanted to. But I've always liked the passing gasser. Have a bunch of them loose I was looking at. I'm like, man, really want this one in the loose collection. Just don't really appreciate them unless they're loose. Two cars from the 30s. Definitely see these pulling up next to each other. Another one to add to the crowd. 57 Chevy Bel Air. Do not have this Edelbrock one loose. I got two of them carded, so time to free the piece on one. I do mainly collect this casting loose, although I have a lot of them carded. Think about ordering a bunch of Plano cases to hang on the wall. And if I do, this will definitely go up there. I found out Carney cases when I Googled it to see about ordering one of them. It came up with directions, drive to, and it said Youngstown, Ohio, which is right down the road from me. So I hit directions. It's 11 minutes from my house. 11 minutes where they make the Carney cases. So I'm going to drive down there, see what they have, and I don't know, might end up picking up a Carney case. I know eventually I would like to have 4 of them to keep my collection in, so I don't know. We'll see how things go. This car looks awesome with Edelbrock. And next is a 1990 Honda CRX. Johnny Lightning. I found 2 of these. I have another one carded. If anybody has a red one that came out and wants to trade for the white one, let me know. I would love to have the red one. I'd rather had the red one. I think Johnny Lightning did a really nice job with this CRX. I wish they would have made it a little bit smaller, because the CRX was a really small car. They were little 2-seater, 4-cylinder cars. My cousin had one. It was a pretty quick little car. Nice rear detail. Get really nice front detail. Plastic tires, but they're 2-piece. They don't look bad. Happy to add it to the collection, though. Been wanting to crack one open ever since I got one, so. But just for scale comparison, I got some auto roll throw up here. Well, this is a nice car. This would have been a lot smaller than this. But better comparison, Camaro from the same time. This should be half the size of the Camaro. Should be a lot smaller. And as you can see, it's a heck of a lot bigger. So I just really wish they would have got the scale a lot closer. But they still did a really nice job. And next, somebody who commissioned some custom work from me and sent me this with it. It's like an RAOK. So it's a Racing Champions, Hot Rod Magazine. Up here it says car, I think. 1970 Chevelle SS. One of 19,997. This is a Racing Champ from 1997. So let's go ahead and free the piece. It's been trapped in here for 20 years. Oh, and that thing looks sweet. Beautiful paint job on it. Can finally breathe some air after 20 years. Amazing detail underneath the hood. Wasn't a lot of cars in the premium collection back then for the adult collector. And this does say the adult collector right on the top. Got the hood pins. Nice front detail. Got a side mirror on one side. Pretty sure it was meant to be like that. Nice big fat meats in the back. Skinny tires up front. No rear detail. Which is fine, because this is a beautiful car that will go right in the burgundy car collection. And it will fit right in. This one, seen Champion DJK crack it open a couple weeks ago. He had me out here in the garage digging through my cars looking for it. I thought I had it. I didn't notice it was burgundy really until he opened it up and had it on his video, so I've had this since it came out in 2016, hanging up on a peg. So shout out Champion DJK. Watching him open his motivated me to open mine. I never opened one of these, what is it? An 81 Jeep Wagoneer. So I guess it's a predecessor of the Jeep Cherokee. Thought it was a Cherokee, but a lot of people complain about the tires, and they are small. They're like street tires from back then, which I guess somebody probably would have put on it because it would have been cheaper than the mud tires, but I might end up doing a Johnny Lightning wheel swap on this. Put some mudders on it. I think it needs some mudders. Amazing detail on it though. The rear end of that, holy cow. It did everything. The chrome embezzlements around the tail lights. Really nice wood grain on the side. License plate says limited. Full detail up front. Opening hood. With a lot of sculpted detail under the hood. Really happy to add that to the collection. Another size comparison. Of course, this Johnny Lightning, they can run big or small. But nah, I'm thinking that Jeep's pretty much to scale. Sure, looks good next to the Camaro, so I'm pretty sure that Jeep might be to scale. Well, that's all I had to crack open for you today. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and please leave comments. I love reading everybody's comments.